Stay down. Final warning.
I could do this all day.
Hello guys, here is the list of top 10 best movies of Chris Evans. Chris is the actor played the famous Marvel superhero character Captain America. Besides that, he featured in lots of amazing movies, and in this list I picked 10 best out of them, which will definitely entertain you. So watch the whole video to better pick the right movie to watch first. Well now, without any further ado, let's jump into the list. On very first, I would like to talk about number 1, Captain America Trilogy, released from 2011 to 2016. The IMDb rating of this action-adventure movie is 7.1, and Chris Evans played the character of Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. The story of Captain America begins when during World War II, a skinny young boy, Steve Rogers, decides to volunteer in an experiment that transforms his weak body into a whole pack of muscles. This experiment also gave him superpowers, which he used them to save lives and protect the planet Earth. He performed this character in movies including Captain America: The First Avenger, which released in 2011, The Avengers, released in 2012, Captain America: Winter Soldier, released in 2014, Avengers: Age of Ultron, released in 2015, Captain America: Civil War, released in 2016, Avengers: Infinity War, released in 2018, and on last, Avengers: Endgame, released in 2019.
So special. Nothing. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
You're late.
Nobody's.
Number 2, Gifted, released in 2017. And this comedy drama movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.6. And Chris Evans played the character of Frank Adler. Tease is a story of a single man, Frank, who is raising his genius niece, Mary. However, the moth of Mary filed a case against him to get her daughter back, and he gets into a legal battle with her. But he wants to protect her from her mother because he believes that she is not good for her, and he helps her to explore her mental capabilities and life.
Barry, can you stand up, please? Can you tell me what 57 multiplied by 135 is? Okay.
7,695. The square root is 87.7.
Number 3, Snowpiercer, released in 2013. The IMDb rating of this science fiction action movie is 7.1. And Chris Evans played the character of Curtis. This movie sets in the time when the Earth is frozen and only a few survivors of the human race are left, and they board on a train which is traveling all around the globe. However, there are two groups in the train, and Curtis is the leader of a group of people who wanting to control the engine in the future.
You belong to the tail. Know your place. Keep your place.
Those bastards in the front think they own us. We'll be different when we get there.
Number 4, The Gray Man, released in 2022. And this action thriller movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.5. And Chris Evans played the character of Lloyd Hansen. The movie begins with the story of a CIA operative who stole key information about the organization and handed over to another operative so he can protect it and give it to the right peoples. But CIA want to stop him. For that purpose, they put every assassin behind him to get that drive.
Lloyd. I got an urgent locate and destroy.
That could be fun. The man's got some street cred.
Number 5, Fantastic Four, released in 2005. The IMDb rating of this fantasy adventure movie is 5.7, and Chris Evans played the character of Human Torch. The story of this movie begins when 4 astronauts being hit by cosmic radiation. They gain extraordinary powers like invisibility and stretchability, and now their biggest challenge is Victor Von Doom, an evil doctor, who want evil things in the world, and they have to stop him because they have powers, and they also believe that it's their responsibility to fight against him.
The cloud has fundamentally altered our DNA. That's gross. He's heating up from his core.
Number 6, Lightyear, released in 2022. And this animated fantasy movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.7. And Chris Evans played the character of Human Torch. This movie is based on the life story of a famous character, Buzz Lightyear, from the movie series Toy Story. Well, the story is, while spending years attempting to return home, Maroon Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear encounters an army of ruthless robots commanded by Zurg who are attempting to steal his fuel source.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Buzz?
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Number 7. What's Your Number, released in 2011. The IMDb rating of this romantic comedy movie is 6, and Chris Evans played the character of Colin Shee. This romantic story is about love journey in which Ally suffers from the worst time of her life when her career ends after her boyfriend dumps her. However, now she decides to get her life back on track by finding true love from the men she dated in the past.
Everyone else is moving on with their lives but me.
How do you know what you want? You don't know who you are.
I have to go to my sister's wedding alone.
I'll go with you.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't live life by the numbers. You have to figure it out as you go along.
Number 8. Cellular, released in 2004. And this action thriller movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.5. And Chris Evans played the character of Ryan Ackerman. The story of this movie begins with an uncertain event when a woman got abducted, and her fortuitous phone call sends Ryan on a wild goose chase across the city with limited clues and a mobile phone with a low battery to try and save the woman and her family.
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me? I need your help.
Who is this, Chloe?
No. My name is Jessica Mark. I've been kidnapped. The phone I'm talking on, it's destroyed. If you hang up, I'd be able to get anybody else.
Number 9. Playing It Cool, released in 2014. The IMDb rating of this romantic comedy movie is 5.9, and Chris Evans played the character of Me. This movie is a story of a screenwriter who never writes romantic scripts, but when he decided to write one he struggles. However, he soon finds inspiration when he falls in love with a woman, unaware that she is engaged.
You know I'm dying to write action.
So do the rom-com, and I will get you the action. It's 6 weeks in Malaysia. Malaysian women.
And on very last, number 10, Push, released in 2009. And this science fiction action movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.1. And Chris Evans played the character of Nick Gant. This movie is about superhumans and the way they survive in real world. However, there is a girl with super abilities in Hong Kong, and 2 young Americans who also have powers are behind her, and they want to get her before a shadowy government organization called Division does.
Some of us can move objects with our minds.
You're a second-generation mover.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Others can make their thoughts your own.
Get the hell out of my head!
Some can see the future.
So, friends, this was the whole list of movies. I hope you enjoyed it and excited for watching the movies you have not watched yet. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Leave the comment below and share your thoughts on this video, and let me know your favorite one. And also please do subscribe this YouTube channel for more interesting content like this. Stay strong and see you in next video.
Who the hell are you guys?